Given the moment of time that we're in life, and given how we're going through something that none of us have ever experienced, and I know that we're doing the best that we can, but I started to wonder, for us inside of this crazy ass paradigm of anxiety and fear and uncertainty, is it teeing up an opportunity for all of us to start to practice some simple things that can take us on a journey of healing?
I'm going to give you 2 tools, but then we can marry them and use them together. So one is going to really help us to restabilize that balance at our nervous system level of a breathwork practice. So those of us who are dysregulated in our nervous system can gain such impact with breathwork. I suggest just retraining ourselves how to breathe deeply from our belly. The belly is the important part of it because that shifts us into that nervous system, that state of calm. So what that can look like is 5 deep belly breaths. It might feel weird. For me, it felt very weird for me to breathe into my belly. I was so used to being a shallow chest-based breather for so long. Just as a quick experiment, and if listening, if you want to put your one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly and just observe. So the question is it coming from our chest or from our belly? Chances are it's coming from our chest.
Yeah.
Really faintly, right? We just want to make sure that when we're breathing in, we're inflating our belly out. You can just hold it for a second and then elongate just slightly longer than that in-breath. That's going to be what helps us shift into that calm place, into that more balanced nervous system. So if we're having that activation, this tool will go a very, very long way. So make a promise to yourself to find somewhere in your day where you pop that hand and you just give yourself 5 of those deep, tune into how you feel of those deep calming breaths. I suggest a meditation practice because when my eyes are closed, when maybe I'm sitting quietly, right, I have all of my focus on my internal world. Start with 1 minute. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. There's another way we can do it during our day, which is a commitment to practice 1 conscious moment in our day. Set up an alert in their phone, and when their phone goes off, right, it buzzes, check in with where your attention is. And chances are your attention is going to be not probably on what you're doing. Right, so this is another way to create consciousness. If you like the idea of sitting and meditating, that is amazing. Start small. If not, when that buzzer goes off and I come to realize, oh, I was worrying about tomorrow in my head, bringing your attention back. What are you doing? You can use that breath now. So if you're practicing both, focus your attention on your breath. Give yourself a belly breath in that moment. Bring your attention into your body. Now you've become conscious.
This is so important to start right now because I see in the comments very serious issues that people are dealing with. I just lost my job. I'm terrified about paying my bills. Trapped in a self-isolation with a narcissist, and I'm starting to slowly go crazy. These are very serious issues that you're dealing with. And the reason why it's important to do something like the 5 belly breaths that Dr. Nicole just recommended, or more importantly, practicing bringing yourself into consciousness, is because the whole start of this healing journey, as you said, is to create space between the shit that triggers you and makes your mind go south and your ability to become conscious in that moment and make a conscious decision, because that patterning from the past betrays you and it robs you of your strength. And if you can make a conscious decision to stand in this moment and be present, you've got a shot at choosing something different that will help you look for a job or help you manage the stressors that you are in. Hey, it's Mel. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed, please, please, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you like this video, I have a suspicion you're going to like these 2 next.